Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. We are in Baxter Cycle Royal Enfield building today, and this is what we're here to look at. This is a 650 Royal Interceptor. Just a really good looking motorcycle. It's had a little work to it. You can probably tell that right away. It seems to have just about everything added to it. So the Interceptor 650 is I think it's a 648cc, 47 horsepower, I think, 39 foot-pounds of torque. I think that's 52 Newton meters. I think the wheelbase is about 55 inches. Weight for these bikes wet are supposed to be at 444 pounds. It's got a 6-speed transmission right there. And by the way, this is one of the smoothest shifting bikes out there, especially of the definitely of the Royal Enfields for sure. The front brake is a 320 millimeter Vibri with a 2-pot caliper. So it's a floating disc with a floating caliper, and I think the back one is a 240 if I remember right. Yeah, 240 single pot. About 3.5 inches of travel on the rear. I can't remember what the front is, maybe 4.5 inches of travel in the front. If it's different, I'll put that in the notes. But so those are just kind of the basic specs on this bike. Oh, and the seat height, by the way, is about 31.5 inches. I think that's about 800 millimeters. So those are kind of the basic numbers on this bike, but as you can tell, there's really nothing basic about this thing. Everything on it is, you know, just an absolutely beautiful, everything's just right on it. They call this the cherry bomb. If you go to their website, baxtercycle.com, you can see this on there. And it has a list of everything they've added to it and everything they've done to it. A little story about it. But, so let's start with the tank. I think they painted the tank antique white. They put these older style badges on there. These are, anyway, they put these covers, little knee pads, tank pads on the side. Aren't those neat? Check those out. Those are time machine knee pads. Just really neat. This is a Diablo tank. I don't know what you call that. Tank strap, maybe? Very, you know, a lot of work just right there alone. Just absolutely gorgeous. Then if you jump up from there, these are Brat type bars. I think those are MK Design. This is an add-on from Royal Enfield here. These are Built-Well grips. Royal Enfield custom mirrors. They've got a Royal Enfield cover right here. Brake reservoir cover, isn't that neat? And then they've got these really neat adjustable levers here. These are adjustable for throw right here. Check it out. All the way out, all the way in. A lot of difference there. Oh, I just noticed they have these little bar ends on there too. Isn't that just a neat little touch there? I like it. I like it a lot. Coming forward from there, they've got these billet style Diablo headlight brackets on there. And then they've got these just, wow, those are metal. Really nifty blinkers, LED blinkers. I think those are on the back as well. Yeah. Gorgeous. And Diablo taillight, isn't that neat? Just a gorgeous looking rear end, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. The bags on the side are time warp, and I had this one open. You can kind of see it here. They zip this zip shut. It's got a little pocket here to stuff things in. Hey, look at that, neat. And then these are kind of, they look like a latch, but they're actually one of these things. And they've got those on each side of the bike. Time warp. The seat itself is a skin shift product. And I think that's a cover with a little bit of padding in it that goes over the actual seat itself. And I'm just going to jump over here. So that's the color that one is. Here's some other colors that they have for that too. Same with the side bags and tank straps. Isn't that pretty? They've got a lot of, that whole area over there is Interceptor accessories, Interceptor and Continental GTs, and we'll get to that in a minute. But absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Other things they've done, let's look at the front here, see what else we can spot. Talked about the blinkers already. Jumping over here, we've got these blacked out covers, and then they've got this oil filler cup on there too. Kind of pretty, isn't it? And then the Leo Vents pipes. These are slip-ons. They sound absolutely great. I wonder if I can get away with starting this in here. If it's a neutral, we'll try to start it. It is a neutral. Let's see what happens. can't really run it up because we're inside. Very nice. That's with the baffles in the pipes. I like it a lot. While we're here, look at this dash. Odometer, 9 miles on it. Isn't that just gorgeous? Chrome rings, just beautiful setup. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Anyway, just a really nifty looking motorcycle, I think. It's they've done a lot of work to it, and it really shows. I've fallen in love with it. It's probably one of the best looking Interceptors that they've done. You know, by the way, all the Interceptors come with the center stand stock. What a gorgeous machine. They've got a whole row of them here. Here's the chrome version. I can't remember what color they call this. Anyway, just a whole string of them through here. Fabulous, fabulous. I do like that. That's just gorgeous. Over here are some Continental GTs, and while I got your ear, check this one out. This is the one we put Zard pipes on. I did that myself. Isn't that just a beautiful bike? We'll do a video on that later. Here's some other Continentals. My favorite color, red. And my second favorite color for Continental is this beautiful blue. And I think this is a older machine. I think they're going to do an 8, the big bore kit. They're going to do a big bore kit in this one. Yeah, that's a 2019. Oh, it's got the tech header in it. Isn't that neat? Okay, we're getting away from the product we were looking at, but just a gorgeous machine. So while I got you all here, I was at the Royal Enfield website looking at shirts when I realized that every shirt they've got is actually here at the store. Every Royal Enfield shirt on the Royal Enfield website. And they just got everything here. And if you look over here, it's the same thing, you know. Jackets, coats, gloves, all Royal Enfield products. Bigfoot. And then jumping over this way, you know, I already showed you this. This is all Himalayan stuff over here. And from this point on, I think it's that point, this is all Interceptor and Continental GT kind of stuff. And they've got more. That's not actually all of it. They've got bags and things like that are too bulky to put out here that you can check out on their website. But anyway, back to the bike, guys. Anyway, it's a beautiful motorcycle. I'd like to know what y'all think about it. Put something in the comments for me, would you? Now, if it's nice where you're at, get out and ride. Wahoo!